The princesses in fairy tales always wait for a prince to rescue them, but real-life princesses are different. They have beauty, wealth, and status, embodying all the classic fairy tale princess traits while also embracing the independence and pride of modern women. The princess we're talking about today is exactly like this. Not only is she stunningly beautiful, but she also possesses wealth, status, intelligence, and an impeccable sense of style. She is an accomplished equestrian, deeply involved in philanthropy, engaged in the media industry, and passionate about environmental causes. Top fashion brands adore her, while paparazzi and media outlets constantly follow her every move. She is none other than Charlotte Casiraghi, the eldest daughter of Princess Caroline of Monaco. The Monaco royal family is unique in Europe. Since Hollywood legend Grace Kelly married into the family and became the princess, the Monaco royal family has been regarded as one of the most glamorous and enchanting royal families in Europe. This family is home to a variety of beauties, with trend-setting it girls, fashion brand darlings, cover stars, and athletes all shining brightly. Although strictly speaking, Charlotte, born in Monaco in 1986, is not a true royal princess. Her mother, Princess Caroline of Monaco, is indeed a princess and the elder sister of the current Prince of Monaco. However, her father is a businessman, not a nobleman, so she takes her father's surname and does not carry the title of princess. However, Charlotte herself is the 11th in line to the throne of Monaco. Furthermore, she has always been regarded as the royal family's public face, frequently attending royal events. So, in everyone's eyes, even without the title of princess, she is still considered a princess. From Grace Kelly to her daughter Princess Caroline, and then to Caroline's daughter Charlotte, these three generations of women have dominated the royal family's public image with their stunning beauty. As the granddaughter of Grace Kelly, Charlotte has perfectly inherited the legendary Hollywood star's looks and elegance. She is often referred to as the most beautiful princess. Charlotte has been beautiful since she was young. Looking at these childhood photos of her, she almost looks like a Barbie doll. As time passed, Charlotte slowly grew up and gradually blossomed into a young woman, resembling the lead character in a teenage drama, the kind who is both fresh and rebellious. Like her grandmother Grace Kelly, Charlotte is also a darling of the fashion world. Grace Kelly once used a red Hermes handbag to cover her pregnancy belly, which instantly made the bag famous. Hermes even named this bag the Kelly bag in her honor. Decades later, her granddaughter Charlotte is similarly adored by high-end luxury brands. In addition to her beauty and great figure, Charlotte exudes a free-spirited, laid-back, yet cool vibe. Gucci especially adores Charlotte, not only designing equestrian riding outfits for her but also featuring her in advertisements for the brand's entire cosmetics line. The reason for choosing her is simple. Charlotte represents the iconic image of the modern woman. In addition to her stunning beauty, she is mature, successful, and has a strong celebrity aura. Charlotte's image as an independent woman is something even Prince Albert of Monaco, Charlotte's uncle, fully supports. He says that his niece is more independent than other children. While other children would consult him and seek his opinion before getting married, since they are royalty, Charlotte, however, has her ideas. In response, the prince said, "It's fine. We have plenty of independent women in our family. I've gotten used to it." Independent woman Charlotte is not only full of personality but also talented. After graduating with a degree in philosophy, she interned at publishing houses and magazines, gaining a wealth of experience in publishing and editorial work. Later, she became a published writer and magazine editor, gradually stepping into the media industry and working as a freelance editor for Above magazine. However, to focus on her work with the eco-fashion publication Ever Manifesto, she resigned from her freelance editing role and dedicated herself to her career, publishing 3,000 copies of the magazine. Ever Manifesto is a self-published publication that Charlotte created in response to the harmful environmental impact of the fashion industry. Its goal is to promote sustainability in fashion. Once she established this mission, she worked tirelessly toward it, using her abilities and influence to encourage others to do the right thing. Charlotte is truly amazing for this. As a royal princess, Charlotte not only has beauty and elegance, but she is also a wealthy woman. According to the Celebrity Net Worth website, her net worth is estimated to be $30 million. Besides being born with a silver spoon in her mouth, she also has her ventures in sports, fashion, and charity. Equestrianism is a sport she has been training in since childhood, and by the age of 10, she had already started preparing for jumping events. As a member of Olympic champion Marcel Roget's team, she participated in numerous junior and amateur show jumping competitions between 2001 and 2004. In 2009, she took part in 6 rounds of the Longines Global Champions Tour, a series that brings together top riders from around the world. In 2010, she continued to participate in the tour throughout the year and even served as the honorary president of the event. Charlotte has always maintained a deep passion for equestrianism, a sport she has been practicing since childhood. Her stylish look in riding attire is even more impressive. Without the need for too many embellishments, just standing next to her horse, her composed and effortless aura is enough to captivate anyone. Over the following years, she continued to participate in the Global Champions Tour, and equestrianism has become an indelible mark on her identity. In 2010, Gucci's creative director designed equestrian riding attire specifically for her, and the photos were featured in a special edition of Gucci. Unfortunately, after having her son, her presence on the competition circuit became less frequent. 2015 marked the last year Charlotte participated in multiple events of the Global Champions Tour. Since then, she has only competed in Monaco. The reason she reduced her participation in competitions was partly because she had children. Charlotte's love life, within the strict confines of the royal family, has been quite unconventional. When she loves, she loves. When she no longer does, she ends things cleanly and decisively. In 2011, she met actor Gad Elmaleh at a party, and the two began a cautious relationship, which quickly made headlines across major media outlets. After all, from the public's perspective, these two don't seem to be a perfect match. The actor is 16 years older than Charlotte, and their backgrounds and interests are very different. Charlotte is an equestrian and model, while Gad Elmaleh is a comedian. But Charlotte follows her heart. She doesn't need to consider others' opinions about who she likes. And indeed, the two have always been very sweet together. Whether it's their everyday affection or attending formal events together, the two of them seem to be growing more harmonious. In March 2013, they appeared publicly with members of the Monaco royal family, which, to the public, seemed like a very clear signal. It looked like the royal son-in-law had already been chosen, and could Charlotte's wedding be near? In December of that year, Charlotte gave birth to their son, Raphael, so surely a wedding was on the way. But no one expected that, even with the birth of their son, they still hadn't gotten married. 2 years later, in June 2015, the couple officially broke up. The people of Monaco and the media from around the world expressed that this was a storyline no one had anticipated. In December 2016, after a dinner with film producer Dimitri Rassam, arranged by a friend, Charlotte began to quietly meet with him. Their relationship felt like something out of a romance drama. This time, Charlotte had finally chosen the person she wanted to walk down the aisle with. In March 2018, at Monaco's annual charity ball, the Rose Ball, almost everyone noticed the diamond ring on Charlotte's finger. As expected, she confirmed her engagement to Dimitri at the event. Even more surprising than the engagement news was the fact that she was pregnant again. It's worth noting that, on that night at the Rose Ball, her appearance gave no hint of pregnancy, she just exuded an extraordinary presence. To calmly prepare for the arrival of their second child, the newly engaged couple decided to postpone their wedding until after the baby was born. On October 23, 2018, Charlotte's second son, Balthazar, was born, marking another instance of an unmarried birth. Having 2 children without ever having been married, Charlotte might be the most unconventional princess. However, once the princess found the right person, she was more than willing to walk down the aisle. On June 1, 2019, Charlotte and her fiancé held their wedding in an actual palace, the Prince's Palace of Monaco. The wedding was very low-key, with only close friends and family invited. Each of the bride's dresses was beautiful, but the most special piece was the necklace she wore. It resembled the Cartier diamond tiara necklace that her grandmother, Grace Kelly, received when she married in 1956. According to media analysis, this could have been a tribute to her grandmother. Looking at the comparison chart made by the media, one can't help but marvel at how powerful the beauty genes are. Now that she has taken on the role of a wife, Charlotte's life hasn't changed much from before. She is still the stunningly beautiful princess, who, with time, has only grown more mature and charming. She remains a passionate equestrian, a darling of the fashion world, an environmentally conscious media personality, and the mother of 2 children. The accumulation of multiple identities doesn't make her flustered. Instead, it highlights her brilliance even more. Being of royal descent and Grace Kelly's granddaughter undoubtedly gives her many advantages, but it's the fearless, self-assured princess who lives life on her terms that seems to captivate others even more. Being born with a script for a winner's life is certainly enviable, but what's even more admirable is how she has shaped her life exactly the way she wants it. Outstanding, strong, independent, and mature, she is not only the Princess of Monaco but also the queen of her own life.